Growing up in poverty is one of the greatest threats to the development of a healthy childhood. Unfortunately, this is the reality for over 13 million children living in South Africa.
We have always been aligned in our commitment to food security and just making sure that we're positively impacting lives.
Our children at Stephen Road has been hit hard. Their parents have lost their jobs due to the lockdown, and they have many nights that they are sleeping with no food.
PSFA jumped into action and identified 8 community kitchens which we supported in the feeding of 4,200 vulnerable learners daily till the end of March. Since the 1st of April, we have packed 35,000 food parcels. These have been distributed to learners and their families through community kitchens, schools and partner organisations.
Many of our children come to different feeding programs, but for those that can't get there, or those that are special needs children, or where the area is unsafe, food parcels have become an absolute life support.
These food parcels has really helped, and it's sustaining our learners and our community, our families at this very point in time when people are struggling, not knowing where the next meal is coming from. And we want to say thank you. It is indeed appreciated.
We went from being a school community food provider to an emergency relief provider. Our staff has jumped up and worked hard ensuring that food parcels are packed weekly and delivered into our needy communities under volatile circumstances. With the support of our donors, we have fed 175,000 vulnerable persons through 108 schools and community organisations across the Western Cape. As schools reopen by phasing in learners, PSFA will kickstart its cooking at schools, providing 2 nutritious meals to learners and still play our role as an emergency relief provider. We are adopting a 3-phase approach over the next 3 months. 1. Proportional feeding of learners as they return to school. 2. Providing 10 to 13,000 meals daily through community kitchens. And 3. Continued distribution of food parcels to our vulnerable learners and their families who are not at school.
We are extremely grateful to PSFA for helping us in getting those food parcels out to those that need it the most.
It has been pure joy to work with the PSFA, particularly over the last few weeks, in alleviating poverty and making sure that various communities across various provinces have something to eat and they do not go to bed hungry.
To our dedicated principals, teachers, preparers and community organisational leaders, thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, none of this would have been possible. You are our true heroes.